Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Beginnings of Greatness. I am your host, Matt Rhodes. This is the assistant to the guest host, Joey Livingston.
Can they even hear you?
These things on? Hell no, they ain't on. Now that maybe.
Testing.
Welcome. Today is August 18th, 2013.
Go no further.
Dun, dun, dun.
Don't move a muscle.
Don't you dare touch my hair. Everything going good back there, guys? Okay, cool. Welcome once again.
Are we good?
Good.
I can stop doing this.
Anyways, welcome to the Beginnings of Greatness. I'm your host, Matt Rhodes. This is the assistant to the guest host, Mr. Joey Livingston. Today is August 20.
That's right.
5th, 2013. Thanks for tuning in. Today is a great day for music and poetry. I was wanting to bring back a segment we used to do back in the day called Poetry and Commotion.
We did that once.
I think we did it about for 2 or 3 shows.
We did?
Mm-hmm. We even had a
I believe the title was Poetry and Commotion.
What the F? Testing, 1, 2, 3. I was thinking of bringing back a.
Look at how tight they have that microphone wound.
Goodness.
I have told crew member 10 times, 3 times, not to wrap it that tight. I think maybe even 10D4.
It's good to go. Testing.
Is it working?
Okay. Yeah, that thing was wrapped tighter than my anus.
What?
But I was thinking of bringing back Poetry and Commotion just for today. Maybe we'll do that a little later in the show. What's up, Joey?
Hi, Matt.
Hi.
A.K.A. Scrap Iron.
Scrap Iron. Catch me on Facebook, Scrap Iron.
Can you still
2
hear
words.
Matt? Can we hear him on the house so that we can monitor your progress and how good you're doing back there in the control room?
Testing, 1, 2,
No,
3.
we can't hear him.
Test.
But can you turn him
1,
up on the
2,
house,
3.
the little knob? You go like this on it.
Just
go like
tug
this
that
on it.
knob to the right a little bit.
Show the audience how you go. Like this.
Just like that, a little bit.
Yeah. It's that little house knob. Like this.
Just tug on that knob to the. There we go. Now, there we go.
Nice.
Nice
job.
Where was I? Yeah. It's a beautiful day. I said, "What's up, Joey?"
Hey, Matt.
Hey,
A.K.A. Scrap Iron.
right.
Remember when I said that?
I remember that.
Okay.
And then I was going to go into, hey, catch me on. You can catch me on Facebook. Scrap Iron. Scrap first name, Iron last name. Catch me on Twitter at Scrap Iron. It's slightly different. SKRAPIRON.
That's street. That's
It's gangster.
that's super. I
Thug.
wouldn't say it's gangster. It's
Oh yeah,
it's really not gangster. It is street though.
But what it really is somebody took the one with the C, so I had to settle for the one with the K.
Well, the man is always taking stuff away from the people of the street.
Always.
Yeah.
And they did it to me again.
But they can't keep you down because other consonants make a similar sound.
That's true.
Yeah.
And a new thing I've been dabbling into, Vine. Look me up on Vine. It's just Matt Rhodes. But I guess you'd have to put in my email address.
You know, I have a song that you wrote.
Matt.rhodez@gmail.com.
Are you done plugging
Matt Rhodes.
yourself?
Yep. Yeah.
I have a song that you wrote that's Thanks for stopping, though. I realize the only reason you stopped is because now I'm talking about you.
Well, I'm not sure I knew that when you told me to stop though. And
Well, somewhere in your heart you did. Yeah. But anyways, I have a song that you wrote that's been stuck in my head all day. Can you guess what song it is? Come on.
Ham and cheese. I like ham.
You didn't write that song.
I wrote that song.
You copied that.
Wrote it.
Copied it from Eric Clapton. Nope, that wasn't it.
Was it? I'm trying to think. Hold on. It's this one song that I think I actually recorded it. It was I'll sing this song while I eat some cheese. Got hey.
No.
Was that it? No.
You'll never guess it. I'll give you $50 if you can guess it.
$50. Okay. How many more tries do I get?
2 more.
2 more tries. Okay.
Think wisely. now he's motivated. It takes money to motivate you.
Let's see here. We're walking through the street and we're singing along. It's just me and my dog and my best friend Tom.
You're just making up songs now. How could I possibly sing a song in my head that you just now made up?
That was one of my songs.
Mm-mm.
Okay, one more guess. I like ham, I like cheese, I like girls that are Vietnamese, I like cheese, I like grits, I like girls with nice Was that it?
I would never. Mm-mm.
No, okay, that was my 2 guesses.
Yeah, that's right. You want to know what the song was?
Yeah.
All right, I'll sing it for you. Are you going to show me? I'm about to sing the song. All right, this is a song.
I do not remember.
I'll sing it for you again. You wrote that song. I didn't say that it was called that. I said that's the words to the song. It's here it is.
See? True fly, true fly. But scroll up and it'll tell you the name of the song.
What? If I scroll up?
Yeah, up. No, that's scrolling down.
Okay. Well, this is scrolling down. I'm going down to the bottom of the page.
There it is. Hold on. All right, what does it say?
Trafru Law.
Yeah, Trafru La.
Well, I didn't say the name of the song. I said I was going to sing it to you.
Trafru La La. No, it has more of a melody than just like truth.
Excuse me, sir.
La la.
I am a seasoned singer. I think I know.
I know,
how to sing songs.
But you were singing it like. But yeah,
it's a music video. It has a towel crawling across a bar. Your mother made a comment. No, this was your mother. Nobody leaves comments on your videos except for your mom. It says, you know you nasty when your towel tries to run away from you. I would argue that could mean 2 things. It means either all towels run away from really, really nasty people, or it could mean that you are so nasty that you haven't changed your towel off the bar and you keep drying yourself off with it, and it has developed its own ecosystem and biology on it to where it is now alive and running away from you.
It has now evolved and grew a microscopic brain with just the knowledge to know to run away from
with your filth
from me.
It did all that it did with your filth
organically, right?
Right.
All of
which is really gross because you're only supposed to use a towel after you have cleaned yourself in the bath.
Right. After you've.
So either you didn't do that and you just kept, instead of bathing, you just wiped your dirty self off with your towel, or you haven't changed that towel in like 10 years.
What it is, that is a towel that never gets used, because I always keep a towel by the sink for people to dry their hands off with.
You get out of the tub and you dry yourself off with a hand towel. You dry your whole body off with a hand towel that other people use to wash their hands, to dry their hands off.
No. See, the towel over the toilet is on that rack is for people, I guess, to dry their hands off after they've washed their hands. Now, I've never used that yellow towel in there. After I get out of the shower.
So you don't use that yellow towel and you don't use the hand towel.
Right.
You use toilet paper.
No. There is a linen closet in my bathroom, and I grab.
And you just sit in there until you're dry.
A fresh towel, and then I wrap it around me. Speaking of bathrooms and towels and stuff, I have.
This sounds like it's about to get accusatory. This isn't about me.
No, this is about me.
Okay.
I have found a new way to clean myself.
Oh.
And it's very relaxing. I've been doing it for I'd probably say the last.
Don't do this.
The last 10 times I've cleaned myself.
No, stop.
It has been this way.
Stop saying that.
First, this is what I do. First, I get in the shower and have the regular shower run on me. Do my regular scrubbing. Like I got. First, you do the left pit, then you go over the left shoulder, down, boom,
please,
boom.
Spare. This is a classy show.
but this isn't the point I'm trying to make. Then you do the left, and then and then you go all around, and then you rinse yourself off. Then this is what I do.
This is painful.
Then I let the stopper down.
Please don't.
And take the run the bath as hot as it can get, right? Then I just stand there and I take some shampoo, but recently I've been getting.
You run scalding hot water over yourself and cry for an hour.
No. Then I pour some Mr. Bubbles. If I don't have Mr. Bubbles, I use shampoo.
Scalding hot bubbles.
I put it in there. Then it's soaking. I mean, not soaking, but it's like scalding hot water, kind of like a hot tub. And then I just soak in it for like 45 minutes and listen to a podcast. And then I let all the water out and rinse myself off again. And then I open my linen closet and get the nice fresh towel, clean myself. But it's very, very relaxing. I suggest everyone watching and listening to try it out.
At what point do you?
I mean, it's
blissful. And drip and cry for an hour. When does that happen?
I haven't got to that point yet. When it does, though, you and our audience will be the first to know.
So you are still in the process of showering right now. You have not actually finished your shower. You will cry and you will drip, and then your shower will be done. My shower is complete. I call it a shower bath. No shower is complete without dripping and crying for a while.
I find that hard. Tap. I find that hard to believe, but now I think we need to delve into your psyche a little bit.
I don't talk about my showers.
Well,
you do.
For
I don't.
One,
I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about the typical person's shower. This is.
So you cry and.
We're not talking about my shower, and you're trying to trick me, and I'm not going to let you trick me. I'm just talking about your general. Just in general, no shower is complete without some dripping and crying.
Without some dripping and crying.
Yeah.
Now I do the dripping part. I haven't made it to the crying part, but maybe that.
Then you're not done with your shower.
I'm just not a typical person. According to you, I'm not done with my shower,
which is gross because you're sitting here right in front of everybody.
But just because I don't cry, I don't think that negates the power of my shower.
Everybody knows that.
So I call it a shower bath, and it's great. You should all try it. And if it's true, if it's true what Joey is saying, if it's true what Joey is saying about dripping and crying after every shower,
what do you mean? If
let us know, because I'm curious. Am I doing it wrong?
Clearly,
let us know. And then if I am doing it wrong, I'll think about crying while I dry myself off and drip.
I mean, when else are you gonna cry?
You can cry any time of the day. I cried. Last time I got emotional and cried was during Men in Black 3, the end of Men in Black 3 when what part was it? When little Will Smith found out that his dad got shot. He found out how his dad died at the end because he wouldn't sit. Didn't they go back in? Yeah, they went back in time. It was sad. It wasn't a.
Would you quit touching your mic? You know, last week we had brand new lapels. They were awesome.
They were. Awesome.
We clipped them to ourselves. Mm-hmm. We didn't have to touch them.
Right.
And then we realized that we don't know how to use lapels. We realized that this morning.
However, I watched a little bit of our show last week, and I thought we sounded great. So something happened between our show.
So then we put the mics, the same microphones back that we normally use, only to realize that we don't know how to use those either.
Right. So we are just crap with microphones. Microphones.
Or would maybe you say we're microphony?
I would say we're microphony. And I think that needs to be entered into the English lexicon, maybe even other languages.
Unrealistic about your analog audio utilities.
Right. Or maybe we are just getting ripped off by the people who sell us microphones. Like, oh, yeah, this is the best microphone ever made. You'll never go wrong with this lapel.
I told him it was the best microphone ever.
Then we get it. It works for 3 shows. And it sounds like crap.
So I was told.
Snap. Now a damn light just went off. We're falling apart here. Everybody, newcovenantgroup.com. There's a donate button. We need. Every time I touch my microphone, it goes off.
How dare you?
I looked at that light wrong and it went off.
Quit. It's on. Quit hitting it. It's on. Don't hit it anymore.
Now crew members kicking our already broken equipment.
How dare you?
How dare you, sir?
How? Hold on, get this. Get me. Shoot me. How dare you?
Do it again. That was funny.
How dare you?
How dare you? Hold on, let me take my head off. How dare you?
Hold on, let me try. All right. This is going to be the ultimate. Are you ready?
It's already funny.
How dare you?
Nice. Tap, tap.
Somebody told
tap,
me that
tap.
this week.
I saw.
You did not see it. You only saw what led up to it.
Right. I saw what led up to it.
Yeah.
That's but before that time, have there been any other time someone said, "How dare you"?
Yes.
Like, how dare you, sir?
Yeah. And one of my favorite things to say to people is, "Don't you dare."
Don't you dare do that again. I bet you say it to your kids a lot.
I say it to my wife all the time. Don't you dare.
But Joey, I'll just wash the car.
Don't you dare.
Joey, I'll just go into the bank.
Oh, don't you dare.
Joey, I was just shopping for you to get some clothes. Ooh, speaking of shopping. I went to Walmart yesterday, or the day before, the 23rd, whenever that was, and I went to GameStop to pre-order the Xbox One. So I showed up at GameStop, said I had my money, said, "Hey, I'm here to order. I'm here to pre-order and reserve my Xbox One that comes out in November." "Oh, sorry, buddy. They closed it yesterday for pre-orders." It's like, snap. I said, "Are there any other GameStop stores or any stores around?" It's like, "Nope, sorry. That's
Can you pre-order
nationwide."
Oh, you can't even pre-order it on Amazon?
You can, but you got to pay the full price. See, at GameStop,
it's discounted.
At GameStop, you could put down $100 and pre-order it. But then, in my moroseness, I was sitting in my car outside of GameStop, looking on my trusty iPhone, and looking up places to where I may be able to order it. Then I saw an article from, I believe it was joystick.com, saying that Walmart is opening.
Opening. Hold on, wait a minute. Opening
the ante. But I was trying to say opening. They are opening up pre-orders for the PS4 and the Xbox One starting August 24th.
That's yesterday.
Right. And the day I was wanting to do mine was the 23rd. So I was like, screw it. Walmart is right next door from GameStop. So I went over to Walmart, went to the electronics department, saw a nice young lady, said, "Excuse me, miss, I'm looking to reserve an Xbox One." And she said, "Hold on, I got to see if we're doing that yet." Because remember on the article, 24th.
Right.
So she went into the back area, and then she came back, said, this is what happened. She winked at me and said, so I followed her. And then I get back to the little desk, some desk in the back. And the guy's like, "You got your card?" I'm like, "Card?" Then he's like, "Follow me." So I follow.
Was he like smoking and had sunglasses? He was like looking around.
Kind of. I mean,
did they have Walmart vests on?
This guy did not have a Walmart vest on.
But
he was with a lady that did have a Walmart vest on.
Who had put on a Walmart vest after you had asked her about
Probably, yeah. That's probably what she did. See, they knew I was coming back, so she probably put it on.
Yeah, they saw you coming.
Right.
Would you say it that way? They saw you coming?
They saw me coming, and then I met up with them later. Anyway, and then the guy said, "Follow me." I followed him. We're still in Walmart. Then he goes to this big Xbox One display, and I saw it too before I asked the lady. And it's a bunch of little.
Was it glowing? Did you hear the voice of angels?
To me, it was, yes, and I did hear the voices of angels.
This is why you and I are theists, clearly.
And Dennis Kucinich may not agree with me on this, but
Dennis
Collins may not agree with me.
Dennis Collins? Don't be disrespectful.
Dennis Collis. Dennis Collis may not agree with me, but I believe I caught the Holy Spirit when I saw this display. Anyway, first on the one side of the display, it's all video games. Then I looked on the other side, and it was just all video game slips that you could pre-order for the Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see the...
Did you grab a handful of them and throw them in the air?
I should have. That would have been nice. But then they got cameras everywhere. They would have probably escorted me out of there, and my goal would have been stomped on. My goal of pre-ordering the Xbox. If I had any chance
you could have had a good cry.
I could have had a good cry. And it's good to cry every now and then.
Yeah, but especially after shower.
Especially after a shower, according to you. This guy...
What are you doing with your fingers?
This guy didn't even look. He just he looked at me, grabbed the card, picked it up, and on that card it said
was your name?
Xbox One Day 1 Edition. So that'd have been freaky if it was my name. I would have probably left. But anyway, I followed him back to the little desk area. He scanned it. He said, $50, please. And
50.
Well,
you get to reserve it for half the price of GameStop.
Right. Yeah. At Walmart, you only have to do 10%, pay 10%. But with tax here in Florida, it's $53 and some odd cent. Long story short, too late. I got it reserved. Got the ticket.
Is it golden?
I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket in my hand.
It's rather disappointing looking, I've got to be honest with you. It's just a Walmart receipt.
Check it out. There's my ticket. I only owe $482 now. So my $53 took care of the.
And you already have a 360. Does your 360 work?
My 360 works great.
It works great.
Yeah. But this is the Xbox One.
What game is going to justify the $500 purchase of this item? And how many tricks did you have to turn to get this box?
Well, first of all, I only had to pay $53 down.
Right. How many tricks did you have to turn to get that money?
I didn't have to turn any tricks.
Five?
No.
15.
I turned no tricks for this money. But, hey, I still got $482 left. And that's a lot of tricks to turn. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And the game that'll justify it, not just game. Every game's going to justify it. There's this game called Titanfall coming out. It's going to be awesome. And there's some other games coming out. It's going to be good. Oh, this is another intriguing thing about the Xbox One. I forgot the name of it. It's called Star System or Starlight or whatever. Anyway, it lets you create your own levels, characters.
Like Excitebike.
No. Well, Excitebike, you got to create your own little level. But this...
Don't call it little to make this sound somehow better.
Well, this
level designer. It was the original level designer.
Okay. But this isn't just a game. I shouldn't have said level, but you do make levels. You basically make your own video game and then put it up on the Xbox store. You don't get any money for it, and then other people can play it.
That sounds like the biggest ripoff I've ever. All right, now listen. Don't say anything until I've pitched the whole idea to you. Okay, so what's it called again? Star something. This is the most revolutionary game you have ever heard of, and for $60. You get...
No, it's free. Comes with Xbox One.
Oh, it's free?
Yeah.
Oh, you ruined my joke. I was going to say, you get a blank disc, and you can design your own video game, and then you can play it.
Let me read you...
It's the most open world that we've ever conceived of. It's revolutionary. It's blank. It's a blank disc for you.
Check this out. I'm gonna.
And here is your manual on game design.
It's called Project Spark, is what it is. Hold on, one moment. Let me play you a little excerpt from Project Spark.
I like how now when we play video games or videos on our show, we just hold up our iPhone and show it to the camera.
and we have the technology to show you the full screen. We're just lazy.
Xbox Live's AC Bongos, and we are here at the Xbox Gamescom 2013 community party, and we've just kicked off the Project Spark Game Jam. I've got Sax Person with me here. He's the executive producer on Project Spark. Tell us about what we're doing with this game jam.
Project Spark is all about making the game, like thinking about like your wildest dream, what can you dream of, get your creativity on screen and get everybody to see it. So here we have 5 of my designers on my team paired up with 5 YouTube superstars. They have 1 hour to make a game to impress us all.
All right, Sax, let's see what they can do.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome.
All right, we're down on the floor with the Project Spark Game Jam, and I've got Syndicate, one of the competitors here. How are you, mate?
I don't even think I should be here because Kim knows exactly what she's doing, so I can just sit here, relax, and watch Kim take amazing game mode to the best of its abilities.
Dennis, I know you've got a big idea in your head. What are you working on?
We're working on the little RPG. Our hero met an outcast, and he likes sexy goblin wives, and his wife is kidnapped, and he's asking us to rescue her.
Is this a dream you've had, or?
Just last night.
All right, that is it. Time is up on the project.
All right, that was amazing.
It's going to be awesome. And have you checked out the new YouTube thing where you go, oh, woo, woo. That's pretty cool. Project Spark, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the new YouTube thing, you go,
awesome.
woo,
Go,
woo.
woo, woo, woo.
So,
And Titanfall is going to be awesome. I mean, they're just so.
let's jump off video games for just a second, and
Okay.
we'll come back to video games. Okay. I had a new friend of mine this week watch our shows.
Mm-hmm.
He was watching our shows, and he watched the show with Dennis Collis in it.
Right.
And this is a guy that has a lot of well, not a lot, but he has enough experience on Facebook to understand who Dennis Collis is.
Mm-hmm.
And his comment was, "How could you possibly hate this little fella? He's just too adorable. Nom 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 nom." Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we don't hate him.
No, we don't hate him. No.
But
And he is like a little,
okay.
and I hope he won't find us insulting if he's watching the show, because I mean, it's just, I'll just say it. He's like a little treasure troll.
He is.
He is. I mean, he is a troll clearly on Facebook,
and proudly.
But how
troll.
much better so to be a treasure troll?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a troll that you open up this mystical treasure box, and then out pops Dennis Collis.
That's right.
The treasure troll. You know, the very first time
He blocked
I
me
saw
on Facebook, by the way.
Why?
He tried to ruin a party that we were having on Kaine's page, and I just blocked him for the night so that he would not ruin the party. And then I unblocked him. I refriended him, and he friended. This was all through Kaine Diathike's page. Then he refriended, but then something happened, and he unfriended me. I think he unfriended.
He unfriended you too?
Yeah. I don't know. Sean just did this. I have no idea.
I was hoping to get him back on. We were hoping to get him back on the show.
I know. We wanted him to be our official Holy Spirit field correspondent.
Right. What's up?
Sean is
What's up?
opening his wallet.
Going on?
I think he wants us to give him money.
Is Sean
It's
passing
volunteer
out money?
work, Sean. I don't know if you understand the meaning of volunteer work.
All right. Let's back up a spell.
And now's really not the time to be talking about getting paid.
There was a party on the Kaine site where the F was my invitation at.
It was an impromptu.
What the
a bunch of theists and atheists got together and were speaking in tongues in a thread.
Hold on. It seems like what was the name of that thread? It was like
It was a thread where Dr. Jones talked about how atheists had talked in tongues that night on the show, on the Hangouts. I think it was Wednesday night.
Oh. I think I did get on that thread.
Okay. Well, then why are you complaining?
Well, you called it a party. It's no
It
party.
was a party. We were all together partying on Facebook. You never had a Facebook party?
Mm-mm.
Well, then you just don't know how to recognize one. Next subject. I was told this week that, the how dare you comment came from the idea that somebody discovered that the New Covenant group was not always family friendly.
No. A lot of I mean, there are kids that show up here at the studio, but they get sent to the back because there's some.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this person has ever watched our show.
I was wondering that too when I saw that.
Yeah.
Because our show is definitely not family.
Sometimes
friendly.
it is.
Yeah,
I mean, we have had
We've
children
had
on this show.
Right.
I prefer to call them competitors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I call children, competitors.
Well, and technically,
at my house, I'm like competitors. It's time for bed. I think it makes them think about life in a healthy way.
On your mark, get set.
Yeah, I make them compete about everything.
It's healthy.
But we don't. This isn't always a family friendly show. But anyways, I don't want to stay on the point too much because I made up with a person, and they got upset about the way that I dealt with the situation, and I probably didn't deal with it perfectly. So I don't want to make out like I did. But the New Covenant group is not always family friendly.
It's not always.
It is most of the time, except when I'm on the screen, and when Matt's on the screen. And even mostly when Matt's on the screen.
Even Dr. Jones's show aren't all family.
That is also true.
None of the
actually,
shows.
Dr. Jones. Yeah, you're right. That is also true. Yeah.
That is also. Hello. 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 Okay.
Okay. Can I pick one more topic before we?
Sure.
We got 5 minutes.
What's on your mind?
Something that we haven't talked about.
Okay.
And we need to.
Okay.
Have you gotten Rogue Legacy yet?
I haven't gotten Rogue Legacy yet. My computer is still in the pawn shop. I got to get it out.
So you haven't even played it?
I haven't played it. But I have watched... I subscribe to this dude called Ghost Robo.
Mm-hmm.
He does like gameplay walkthroughs, and I've watched a couple episodes of his, and it looks awesome.
It is awesome.
How are you getting along in that?
Well, I played it religiously for 2 or 3 weeks. I would play it like at the end of my night. Nice. And then I got really, really busy, and I forgot about it. And so when I finally got around to where I had some time to myself again, I would just read. And then I remembered the other day that I had this game, and so I laid down and I played it again last night before I went nighty-night. And it was just as fun as it was the first time. It's a super fun game. I wish that we should do a little bit of gameplay on it.
I think we should
sometime on the show.
Yeah,
because you're a knight of some sort of class. You're always a knight, but you're either a shinobi, which is like a ninja knight, or a hokage, which is a really advanced ninja knight, or a paladin, which is a magical knight, or a barbarian, which is a brutal knight, or a knave, which is a
belly button.
That's naval. A knave. I don't even know what a knave is. I don't use knaves, but supposedly they're weak, but when they do critical attacks, they're super critical.
Critical knave.
Or you're a minor knight.
Oh, nice.
Not like a child, but somebody who digs for gold.
Right.
And you get extra money. When you get money, it's extra money.
Cool.
Even more so than regular money, but you're really weak.
Can I ask you a question?
And then you have all these abilities that you build up, and but when you die, you are permanently dead, and you die, and you can die really easy. Mm-hmm. Like the first time I played, I died in like 15 seconds.
Right.
But you gather gold, and then your
gold gets left to your family.
Yeah, your what is it, ancestors? Like, is my child my ancestor or my not my ancestor? What's the
your
opposite of ancestor?
It would be your
your family inherits your money.
Right.
You pick a character, and that is your next generation. They inherit your money.
Right.
And they spend it. They inherit your money and your armor and all your weapons.
And your castle.
Yeah, and it's not your castle, is it?
It's a family.
Yeah, castle. it's your dad's castle. It's like your great grandfather's castle or something. And he's been captured by some sort of criminal or monster.
Smooth criminal.
And you're trying to save him, but it's super hard.
Yeah. From what I've watched, it's very difficult.
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, I've probably died 1,000 times.
My question was, what is your favorite like special ability? Because I noticed from watching that each one has a special ability, or it's like colorblindness, or
that's a handicap.
Dyslexia.
Oh, what's funny is all of them have a handicap. Like they can be colorblind, or they can have Tourette's, which they curse all the time when they get hit. They don't really say anything. It just shows like curse symbols, like they might be your food, like to get your energy back, is like chicken.
Yeah.
But sometimes your character might have, I can't remember, there's a technical name for it, but they're actually afraid of chickens. And so when you discover chicken, instead of it just being a chicken leg, it is a whole cooked chicken that chases you. Nice. And it can actually hurt you. And so somehow I think maybe by whacking it or something you can get it, but you have a phobia of the chicken, so it chases you.
Phobia of the chicken.
But as you're going through the castle, you might run into this priest. He's just standing in the middle of a room, and you walk up to him and he says, "Will you pray for assistance?" And when you say yes, he gives you something that will help you with your problem. Like there's one guy that's has 2 left feet. And I can't remember how that translates into the world, well. but he'll give you like special boots to help you, nice. And that heals your handicap. And there's one guy that if you're colorblind and you pray, he gives you and it says and it, like when he gives it to you, like spirals and it goes big in the screen, like if you get a weapon, it'll say like you got a rune or you got a sword, but this will spiral close up and it'll say you got big nerdy glasses, and then you wear it, and the rest of your game you like got these huge glasses, but you can see everything in color.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was watching one, and one of the hardest disabilities looked like it was either your the screen's upside down or all of the controls are backwards. Have you played that one yet?
My new friend that said that Dennis was adorable. He says that the word I'm looking for is descendant. Descendant.
That's the ticket.
So, can I say your name on the air?
Thank you, Bartholomew.
He'll tell me in just a second.
We'll
just call him Bartholomew.
Yeah.
Bartholomew?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him that for now.
Bartholomew.
Okay. Thank you, Bartholomew.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's an awesome game.
And
you should get it. Everybody should get it. It's $15 on the PC
via Steam.
Worth that at 4 times over. One of my favorite games of all time, for sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I love side scrollers, and that is
a
well built one. It is nothing like Soul thing. That's it.
It is, to me, from watching it, it's basically like Dark a side-scrolling version.
It's way too silly to be like Dark Souls.
Of Dark Souls. Well, with the knights and the killing people and all of the leveling up and achievements and all that, it's very much so like Dark Souls to me. Well, see,
no,
you haven't played Dark Souls.
Dark Souls is way too serious to be anything like this game.
You're missing the point.
But I am prejudiced against first-person 3D games. That's true.
However, that's third-person game. But
it's really first-person. I understand you can see your character, but you're always looking at the world from his perspective, even though you can see him.
But you're actually looking at the world from your
Well, you can look through his eyes. You can adjust the perspective to where you can look through his eyes. Can you not?
I think there's a button where you can, but you can't just like play the whole game that way.
Okay. Or you're just looking at the back of him.
You could look. It depends on where you put the camera. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, let's call that 1.5 person perspective. Let's meet in the middle. Yeah. Did you?
I just want to call it third person because
right.
it's basically
Sean
like
Sean says we're out of time.
an audience watching what's going on. It's like being a voyeur, and you're watching to see what this dude's gonna do. And you're like, will he go up to the skeleton? Will he decapitate him, or will he just run by and spare his life? It's very exhilarating. So, are we out of time, Sean?
Well, it's 3:48, and if I'm to abide by my own rules, then we're late.
Well, then.
Late. 3 minutes over.
Thanks for watching, everyone. We love you so much. Any final words?
Bye.
Bye.